Good morning to all. Good morning. What is there today? What is there today? Bharat Mata ki. Bharat Mata ki. Bharat Mata ki. We are free from every bondage because the independence we have received from the freedom fighter. Okay? Today, let me share you with something in this morning. It is very important to know. Why? Because in 2025, India celebrates its 79th Independence Day. Okay? Independence Day. The India received freedom in 1947, 15 August. Okay? So, what is Independence Day? Everybody, every time, they ask question themselves, what is Independence Day? Independence Day is celebrated annually on 15 August of as a public holiday in India, commemorating the nation's independence from the United Kingdom on 15 August 1947. On this day, the Indian Independence Act 1947 came into effect, transforming legislative sovereignty to the Indian Constituent Assembly. Okay? This is called Independence Day. Okay. When we go back, generate the Indian was ruled by the British government. Okay? British government. It was very difficult for the Indian people because Indian people never get the freedom. Why? Because the British was dominating. British was leading and ruling in India. That's why. Who bring independence in India? We have to know this also. Okay? Who bring independence in India? Especially the Mahatma Gandhi, through the leadership of the Indian independence movement and advocacy for non-violent resistance. Okay? Mahatma Gandhi was leading. Mahatma Gandhi was taking the first. In his leadership, many freedom fighters was fighting with Mahatma Gandhi. It is, who are the main freedom fighters in India? Here is a top 10 leaders are there. Okay, let me share with you. Number 1, Mahatma Gandhi. Number 2, Jawaharlal Nehru. Number 3, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. 4 number, Bhagavat Singh. 5, Subhash Chandra Bose. And 6, Rani Lakshmibai. Number 7, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Number 9, Lala Lajpat Rai. Number 10, Mangal Pandey and Chandra Shekhar Azad. They were fighting with the British government. That fighting was non-violence. There is no violence. Never taking the against. But the Mahatma Gandhi thinking was to bring freedom so that Indian people can get the free to work properly, not any programs. That things was in the mind of Mahatma Gandhi, from whom India received independence. From whom the Indians received independence. India received its independence from British rule on August 15, 1947. We have to know properly and get this proper to understand. Who are the British? Who are the British? The United Kingdom, made up of England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, is an island nation in northwestern Europe. England, birthplace of Shakespeare, and Ballet is home to the capital London, a globally influential of finance and culture. From them, okay, we received the independence. The British, you know that they were powerful. They were powerful in the financial. They were powerful in the cultural. Then they were taking place in India and they were ruling in India. The Indian people were condemned with the British government. That's why the Mahatma Gandhi, we have to remember again and again, he took the initiative. He took the initiative for the Indian people to bring freedom and to give the something. That's why how British were occupying India. And before that, how British were occupying in India. The British occupying India through a combinations of military, consequence, political, maneuvering, and economic dominance, facilitated by the East India Company. Okay? So, British were occupying India by taking the, East India Company. Okay? East India Company were giving some, that means it is something like this, business. Okay? Giving some clothes and everything, their maintenance, and they were occupying with the East India Company in India. Okay? In India, and they brought many rule, many idea, suppose consequence, political, okay, economic power. With this economic power, they were taking the initiative and doing something in India, and they were ruling Indian people. How British were ruling in India? British rule in India, known as the British Raj, was a complex system of governance that and borrowed from the East India companies. Okay? East India Company. They are taking main force East India Company, and they were taking trust in India. Okay? A complex system. A complex system. This is the complex system is very, very dangerous for the other people. That's why we are doing these things. And then, what is the motives of Mahatma Gandhi to fight for independence? Okay, the British rule India through the British was a period of direct colonial rule from the 1858 to 1947. Mahatma Gandhi's primary motives for fighting for independence was to liberate India from British rule and establish self-governments based on principles of non-violence and self-reliance. That was the motive of what is there? Mahatma Gandhi, and to taking this decision and fighting with the governments, a British government, and he brought the independence for us. Okay? When we see the Harappa civilization, Indians people were not civilized. That's why British got sons to rule over in India. But when we see the Harappa civilizations, then we could understand that in India people also, after Harappa civilization only, become civilized in India. That's why we have to know those things, and we have to honor all our leadership, those who are fighting with the British government, and to bring into given us the freedom. That means the independence, and we are getting now free. Thank you for that. All the Holy Child English School students, I appreciate you. You have gathering to here today and listening something, the Independence Day's some definitions. It is a search for definition only. Now today, Indians peoples are celebrating in everywhere, in the school, in the church, and everywhere. Likewise, after Indian Independence Day, Assam also got the freedoms, and now in Assam, many places become it what is that, council, like this, we also receive the council right now. That's why we are very glad for the idea of the Mahatma Gandhi to fight needs of our personality. Needs of our personality. I hope that you also will get blessings at the personality when you trust, when you fight. Thank you very much for that. Very hot. I will not speak long because it is, I know that you know Independence Day, why we are celebrating. The Holy Child English School also celebrating the 79 Independence Day today. So it's become from 15 August of 1947 to 2025 we are reaching. That much we have privilege. And I give you the challenge, please study hard, maintain yourself, look up the freedom fighter who are fighting for us. You also become great in educationally, then you will success for your future. Thank you very much for that. I speak my speech. I stop my speech here. Thank you very much.